She is a twin. She has a twin sister. She said, would I date twin sisters? Basically, would I date two women at the same time?
Get out my way, I need space to get the fake car. Get out my way, I need space, I'm about to take off. Get out my way, yeah, the frequency been way up, way up. Get out my way, it's too easy, it's a layup, layup. Get out my way, I need space to get the...
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Damian Crier, and I am back with another video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, blessed, and amazing day today. If you guys have not subscribed to the Crier family, man, all you have to do is turn that bell on so you're subscribed to the channel. But being subscribed to the channel only means you're subscribed. In order to get the notifications every time I drop a video on the Crier family, you must turn on the bell with the vibrating symbol. That way, every time I drop a video on the Crier family, you will get the notifications. Also, guys, we are back doing post notification shout outs at the end of every single video. I did 3 shout outs in the video yesterday, so do not miss your chance to hear your name shouted out in this video. Who knows, you might hear a couple names called out. Anyway, guys. For those of you who do not know, I took to the Crier family yesterday and I dropped a video on the Crier family announcing, which you guys have already been knowing for months, that I've been single, kind of happily single too at that. So I announced that I'm single and that 6 months, or right on the edge of 6 months, has passed by or is passing by. And I'm ready to get back out there and mingle, mingle a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And see what's out there. So I dropped that video yesterday, like evening time, something like that. It was in the evening time. So I basically was giving the audience, females, a little bit about me, my history, about bad things that were said about me in the past, on other channels, and then to bring them up to speed on the truth about Damian Crier, because a lot of people are misled by what other people say. So, for instance, if somebody said, I think it's a good idea, Damian, to jump off a bridge, I'm gonna go like this. You know what I'm saying? Or Damian, it's a good idea if we go to root pours and get lobster tail. I'm gonna say, let's do that. Even though root pours is expensive as hell, but the food is bomb and well worth it. Anyway, guys, enough all that. So when I dropped that video last night, I decided, you know what? I'm not even gonna check my DMs right now, because like 5 minutes after that video dropped, man, oh my freaking God, it was going crazy. It was going crazy, man. Going crazy. I ain't gonna lie, man. I wasn't even expecting that. I probably got, this is no joke. This is no joke. Y'all don't think I'm lying, man. I don't really care because I got the proof. I got probably 3,000 DMs last night and all of today. It's crazy. So I decided to do this video, man, to share some of the crazy DMs with you guys, because some of the DMs that I received, I'm not gonna say names, guys. I'm not doing that today. I know y'all like, please say the name, please. No, I'm not doing that, man. I'm gonna read some of these DMs off to you guys, man. And some of these DMs are really, really peculiar. Very, very peculiar. And when I looked at them, like, normally when I get DMs, I don't really open DMs because, like, you guys know what I'm talking about, guys. When you open up a DM and you're kind of forced to respond to it because the other person knows that you opened that DM, didn't read it, and didn't respond. It's almost like having an Android phone versus an iPhone. If you send someone a message on an Android phone, the message is normally green, so it's hard to tell if the person actually opened it up and read it. However, if you are an iPhone owner, which I am, you are an iPhone owner, as long as they have they read receipts off or on or something like that. If you message somebody, you can see the little dots and you can see where they opened it up, unless you have your read receipts turned off, which most people on my phone, I have read receipts turned off. God, it is throwing down raining out there, man. Scared the mess out of me. So, I'm I'm just kidding. Sort of kidding. So today, I'm going to be reading some of these DMs to you guys. Normally, I don't. Okay, what I was saying was I don't use the open DMs because if you open them, you're forced to respond. Literally, you are forced to respond to these DMs. Or somebody will say, you left me on red. So because I dropped the video last night, I decided to go ahead and open up some of these DMs. And boy, was I in for a freaking surprise. Surprise or surprise? Surprise. 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 You guys get it. Some of the females in the profiles, man, was banging. Fine as hell. Ooh, wee. Damn. But I don't care about that, man. I want to know what's right here. I done been with multiple fine females. I don't care about all that, man. I want to know what's your goal. What's your next projected 5 years looking like for you? What's your long-term goal? What do you really want? I don't care about the booty shorts, the booty hanging out the cheeks, slapping all over the place. You putting yourself on advertisement and display for everybody. I'm not looking for that because that ain't my woman. When I go to a store with a woman, I don't want her on display. Booty cheeks and all this hanging out. And no. But women are fine, man. Like, golly. It's like, you know, I'm able to do certain things now that I'm single and I don't have to worry about nobody whining in my face or talking crazy and shit like that. So, I'm gonna read some of these DMs to you guys, man. And you guys tell me in the comment section after this video what y'all think of these DMs, man, and how you would reply to them. And I hope you guys can hear me through the rain, so I'm talking a lot louder because of the rain. But before I get into these DMs, I want to do something for you guys real quick. Just real quick. Just hang on. Just hang on. I said hang on a second. Y'all know I'm old, I'm a little bit slow. Y'all got to hang with me now. Shoot. First post notification shout out today goes to Ashley Bianchino. Ashley Bianchino, you are today's first post notification shout out. Congratulations. So let's go into these DMs, guys. Oh my God, it sounds like King Kong is outside my window taking a leak. That's how hard the rain coming down, but it does sound refreshing. So let's see here. Wow, just so you guys know, your boy, no reason to lie. No reason to lie. No reason to lie. No reason. No games been played over here. It's crazy. Look at that. Nothing but blue dots. Nothing. But your boy opened up some of these DMs. I opened up a lot of them. Actually, I couldn't even sleep last night because I was opening up DMs. I mean, they was coming through my DMs, my email. I ain't even say email me. They was emailing me, man. They was coming through the wall, coming through the water faucet, everything, man. I'm just kidding. Sort of kidding. So this first DM, well, one of the DMs I got that I opened up, because there's just too many to open. There's just thousands of them, literally. So, first DM I opened up, young lady asked me, she says, I'm 35 years old. She says, I love a fine chocolate man. And she got like the wet emojis. Y'all know that little wet emoji. And she says, have you ever dated outside your race before? So, that is a very, very good question, guys. And I'm really glad that I started off reading that question because that question had come to me earlier on in life. And I have never dated outside of my race. Never. I have never. That's not to say that I'm racist because I'm not. All I'm simply saying is I've never dated outside my race. Would I consider it? Listen, if me and that person is both compatible, absolutely. If we on the same level and we're able to grow together and we both, able to keep each other's engine well oiled. And what I mean by well oiled, I don't mean in the bedroom, guys. Get your mind out the gutter. I'm talking about keeping each other's engine well oiled. Like days when I don't feel like working or doing something, she's gonna be my motivator, not my kryptonite. I don't need kryptonite, I need a motivator. And when she's feeling down and don't feel like doing it, I'm gonna be her well-oiled machine that's gonna motivate her. Babe, listen, get up, let's do this. Let's make this happen. You know what I'm saying? So will I consider dating outside my race? I never have, but of course I would, man. Of course. I am looking for compatibility, stability, someone that I can grow with, someone that I can build a bond with, someone that I can trust. And as you guys know from following me for years, you guys know I have a lot of trust issues. Oh boy, bad. Well, not bad now, but I have had trust issues in the past, and a lot of you guys have, obviously. I don't even have to say it. Y'all seen it for your own eyes. So yes, I would date outside my race. Okay, this next one right here. This next one is going to take y'all completely by surprise. Because I can't even believe it. And I'm wondering, it's a real profile because I checked it and I went through it and all that. And I looked, I'm like, bro, this is a real profile. This lady, 41 years old. She is a twin. She has a twin sister. She said, would I date twin sisters? Basically, would I date two women at the same time? She's basically saying that she has a sister that's a twin. They're both 41 years old. I don't know if they're identical or fraternal, but she's asking me that would I date her and her twin sister. Listen, guys, y'all know as well as I know. No disrespect to any females. Y'all know as well as I know. Most men would jump at the freaking opportunity to have two women and they both okay with it. They would jump at the opportunity. Man, listen, you take me back, 25 years ago, an opportunity like that presented itself to me. I might have to jump on that. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for that type of relationship. That right there sounds like an orgy to me. Comment down below if that sounds like an orgy. That don't sound like a relationship to me. I think these young ladies misunderstood my video last night. Now, as far as sex, I don't have a problem in that department. Achieving that goal. I can achieve that goal at any moment. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for one woman. Just one woman. Because a situation like this, again, most men would jump on opportunity, but this is a catastrophic explosion waiting to happen. There is no way I will put myself in that position. One, what if one of the twins liked me more than the other? What if one of them didn't want to share anymore? What if they went to work at different times and one of them was at home with me? One of them would say the other one's being greedy. What if they both got pregnant by me? Twins, having twins by the same guy. I'm no Jerry Springer, Maury Povich, or Steve Wilkos, but that is catastrophic. So the answer to that is no. That is not what I'm looking for. I think my video might have went over their heads. I don't think, actually guys, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm not gonna mention no names, because that's not what I do, unless I'm doing a shout out. About 2.5 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, and this is a real story, I was asked to find a second female, you know, so we could, you know, all bond together, I guess, and watching Netflix. I think. I didn't know how to take it. You know, I didn't know how to take that proposition, because it's like, I'm being told by my chick to find a woman for us to watch Netflix with, I guess. The basic story is this right here, guys. I said yes, I would, but I didn't. I was scared, I was terrified. Because at this point, I don't know if she's just trying to be funny, man. What if I did say, yo, I found another female and bring her home? Then they cop my girl from me, bro. The hell? Damn, that did happen to me. Man, I had some crazy stuff happen to me over the years, bro. Anyway, man, let me get out of that right there. Let me get out of that, man. I had to throw a little sense of humor in there. Even though it's a real story, it's a little sense of humor, but it's a freaking real story. Now, this one right here, guys, this is not even a question. This is a straight up comment. This lady asked me, no, she didn't ask, she just said, she stated. She said, Mr. Cryer, I think you are a very nice, handsome looking older man. So she's obviously younger than me. She said, have you ever had your skin sucked off you? Now hold on, guys. Let me read this again. You are a nice looking older man. ... Oh, Mr. Cryer, you are a very nice looking older chocolate man. ... Have you ever had the skin sucked off you before? I'm at a loss for words, man. I mean, judging by what I'm looking at right now, I don't think I've ever had my skin sucked off me. Now, I think the video went over her head too. But I think for the most part, she slid in my DMs to see if I would respond. Because a lot of people were saying, he's not gonna respond. He's not gonna respond. Guys, I do respond. If it's too overwhelming, I can't respond. So I didn't realize until today, when I woke up and checked my DMs, that it was so many single women out there. Why? Why? Where's the guys at, man? Where are the guys at? Why are you fine ass women single? I mean, I need to know, man. Drop me a comment in the comment section down below. I done seen women say, I'm single, I run my own business, I got my own house, my kids are grown, fine is all day. Why are you single? It's like, is something wrong with these dudes out here? Are they on crack? Are they locked up? Have they flipped to the other side? I don't know, man. But, so, ma'am, if you're watching this video, ma'am, which I'm pretty sure you are, I don't believe I've ever had my skin sucked off me before. Hope I was able to answer that question for you. I'm gonna do another shout out, guys. Oh my God, I'm freaking weak, man. I am freaking weak. Whew. Today's number 2 post notification shout out goes to Ellison Walton. Gang, 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 Ellison Walton. You are today's number 2 post notification shout out on the Cryer family. Congratulations. Now, this is one right here I really did not want to read on social media. I did not want to read this next one on social media because when I made that video last night, I could have sworn I was extremely specific. Looking for a good woman. Looking for a good woman. So why does this lady come into my DMs, fine as hell, Fine, 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 fine. And I like women like this. They don't wear, you know, I think lashes and contacts is beautiful. That's cool. But I like more of a natural woman. You know, regular eyes, regular lashes. You know, though I don't have anything against contacts or nothing like that, I just prefer more of the natural. Let your natural inner beauty show. Don't, you know, I don't think that you should have to overdo it with all that other stuff. That's just doing way too much. You're like almost, I don't know, begging for attention. That's just my hypothesis on it, no offense. It's almost like somebody who does all that is not looking for attention. They're literally begging for attention and will do anything to get it. So, this lady comes in, you know, when I looked at her profile, because sometimes when I see the messages, I don't see the message, I don't read the message first. I would just go straight to it and I click right on the profile picture. And I'm like scrolling through trying to see like, I mean, damn, she had cakes, everything. I mean, she had frosting on it too. I was like, okay. Ooh-wee, I would get in trouble messing with her. So I end up scrolling out of it, going through the message. She says, Mr. Cryer, I seen your video today. I see that you're single and looking for someone to date. Yeah, exactly. She said, my brother is single. What? My brother is single? Listen, man. I'm a thoroughbred when I look for bread. I don't ride that train right there. I don't ride that train. Please do not do that. Please don't do that. Absolutely freaking not. Women only. That's it. Moving on. Suzanne. Mr. Cryer, I just watched your recent video about you are single, back on the market, and ready to date. She says, I am 44 years old. I don't have any kids. I have my own everything. She says the only problem is I live in Trinidad, Tobago, and it will be hard to travel back and forth. Trinidad, Tobago. A couple of years back, I was actually talking to a young lady who lived in Trinidad. We had never met face to face. We talked for almost a year. This was before I moved out here to Houston. We talked on the phone for almost a year. And she was cool, you know. I mean, I like the accent because it's Caribbean. For you guys who don't know Trinidad, Tobago, that's the Caribbean islands. So I was gonna actually take a trip over there. I was actually preparing myself to go over there one year. And I ended up backing out of it and thought that was a bad idea. Because it's like, I don't want to get attracted to someone, get attached to someone who lives so far away in another country, another land. And being that the Caribbean is so beautiful, I mean, there's a lot of fine, beautiful women over there in the Caribbean. I pulled up a couple of videos on YouTube. It was like, yada, 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 yada. My mouth was like, just fell off my face. But it's like, I can see myself getting in trouble over there. But I'm willing to date, like try a long distance date. But if it's too far, like in another country, that's something that would be hard for me to do. I would waste so much money on flight tickets. Some of those tickets are like 4 or 5 G's, you know, for the round trip tickets over there and back. Some of them are even go higher. I think some of them start at 4,000 or 5,000. So it would be really hard for me to try to maintain a solid, healthy, honest, trustworthy relationship with so many thousands of miles of land and ocean between us. So that would be something that would be really, really hard for me to do, is to date someone who lives in another country. And the next one is something similar to it. I was asked, it's usually the same, Mr. Cryer, I've seen your recent video. Would you date someone who lived in another state? This person really caught my attention. I had looked at her profile, and I know like a lot of people have like fake profiles, and they can put an image out there of themselves that's not really them. And you guys know how the catfish and stuff work. So again, when I made the video yesterday, I don't want nobody to get it fucked up. I'm not desperate. I'm not desperate whatsoever. Again, I do very well for myself. I'm not desperate, dying for love, about to pass out. It's just, you know, I'm ready to add another wing to my life. I'm ready to add that special someone to my life. I'm ready to add and share my life with someone special. But this person I checked out, they actually, she lives in another state, you know, looks really nice. Looks like she got some business about herself, you know, and she actually has what I'm looking for in a woman. And when I say that, she has what I'm looking for in a woman, I don't mean this banging body, all that bam. No, 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 no. That old Damien Cryer is gone. I'm looking for a real woman. So there's certain qualities that I'm looking for when I decide to choose and date again. As you guys know, I'm a very private person. I usually don't, oh, I better not say that right there because that could trigger something off right there. But I'm a very private person and I'm very secretive. I don't hang with a lot of people. So I'm definitely like not wanting to really get with anybody who likes to hang out at the clubs all the time. Now, I do like to have an occasional drink here and there, but I don't get drunk and it's not something that I'm willing to entertain every day. So I'm not looking for somebody who's wild. I want a woman who's going to have respect for herself. I want a woman who's going to have respect for her body. I want a woman who is not going to put her valuables on display for the whole world to see. I'm the type of guy, you know, you can call me greedy, but it's probably more than one man like me. And me being greedy doesn't make me controlling. I don't want everybody seeing my woman's cleavage. You know what I'm saying? I don't want everybody seeing my girl's butt cheeks at the bottom of her shorts. I don't think that that's asking for too much. I'm looking for a good conservative woman who doesn't mind looking beautiful at home, throwing her hair in a ponytail and walking around the house with just some raggedy sweatpants on, because she is still fine as hell to me. So, but this one did catch my attention as well as a few others. You know, I just made the announcement yesterday, so it's still too soon. So, that's that. The next one. I'll try to read this without my glasses on. Oh, this is almost the same one. Are you willing to travel? Okay, here's one right here that's in Houston, Texas. This is one of the first ones I came across that's actually from the state where I live right now. She asked me, well, for starters, she asked me what part of Houston that I live on. So she let me know that she seen my video. She wanted to know what part of Houston that I lived on. She sent me multiple pictures of her. I mean, multiple pictures of her. So she lives in Houston. She said that she's seen my recent video. She says that she's single. She's been single for a couple of years, haven't been with anybody. You know, guys, what is it about some people? They'll tell you that they haven't been with anybody for 2 years or haven't been with nobody in 2 years. Some things for me is hard to believe. Now, I kept it a buck. I said I've been single for 6 months. I have. Now, I made it seem like I was seeing someone, you know, which I kind of had a crush on, but I really wasn't seeing anyone. I just kept my options open and focused on my health. And Darian, while he was down here for a short summer break. But one thing that's like a big turn off to me, I would rather for somebody just be honest with me, man. You know, hey, I've been single for 4 months. When somebody say, I haven't been with a man in 2 years. I haven't been with anyone in 2 years. You know, it's like you young and attractive, or you older and attractive. It would make it hard for me to believe that you have not been with anyone in 2 years. 2 years is a long time to be lonely. Because I'm 51 years old. I'm not gonna go no 2 years and be lonely. Waking up every day, boing, ring, 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 ring. Turn your head, little kids. Boing, ring, 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 boing, ring, ring. No, I'm not doing that, man. I just can't do that, man. I can't do it. Okay, I'm gonna be bringing this video to an end real soon. You guys want me to do a part 2 on reading my DMs to you guys. Some of the weirdest DMs that I received. Drop me a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know if you guys want a part 2 to this video, because I got a feeling that this might get kind of lit over the next several days. I did have a couple females that really caught my attention. And it wasn't their looks that caught my attention by any means necessary. Even though looks are important when you're on a dating scene. But it wasn't the looks. It's what they asked me in the DMs. Some of the DMs just blew my mind. And I had at least 4 DMs that asked me the similar question. Lady said, Mr. Crier, sorry I'm late, but I just finally had a chance to watch your recent upload about you are single and you're looking to date. She asked me, do I believe in God? She asked me, do I believe in God? Basically, am I a God-fearing man? That right there struck me the right way. That struck me over all of the booty shorts, all of the this, all that fineness. It struck me differently. When she asked me that question, it hit differently. It hit me differently. You know why it hit me differently? Because that's what I'm looking for. She didn't tell me about her having her own crib. She got a Cadillac truck in the driveway, nothing. She asked me, was I a God-fearing man? Another one, similar, I'm not gonna go into that one because I'll have to scroll down and open it up. Another lady, I think she was like 27, 28 years old, which is not really what I'm looking for. I'm standing away from them. There's nothing wrong, it's just not for me. I have dated a 27-year-old, I have dated a 28-year-old. Never, ever, 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 never again. That 27-year-old asked me that, do I go to church? My mind was blown. My mind was blown. Because how many 20-something-year-old people see a video about a single man looking for love, trying to get back on the dating scene, coming to that man's DMs instead of telling him how nice she thinks that he looks, she asks him that does he go to church? There are certain things that I'm looking for. I won't put it all out there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue to read. I'm gonna continue to respond to the ones that I can't respond to. Now, believe it or not, I do YouTube. I do other stuff. I go see family. I don't just really sit around the house. And with that being said, I won't be on IG all day scrolling and reading the comments. It's just something I don't have time to do. But I will be checking in from time to time and looking. And I don't want to say every quality that I'm looking for right now, but I will say it over a period of time. But for the 4 ladies that came into my DMs and they spoke of God, that right there really caught my attention, because in yesterday's video, if you guys remember, I said I've been to church 4 times in the last 6 months. I know that that is not consistency as far as serving the Lord, but at least I'm trying. That's a part of my life right there that I have run away from. And now that's a part of my life that I'm trying to run back to. And that's the type of support that I need. You know, somebody to come in and the first thing they ask me is, do I believe in God? Do I go to church? That really caught my attention. That right there, those type of questions right there, it takes over all the looks of all this. It takes from all of that, because that's something powerful, man. That means that that's somebody right there who is spiritual and probably spiritually uplifted and willing to spiritually uplift other people. Mainly me, because I need prayer. You know, I want to do things the right way. I don't want to have another botched relationship based off of, okay, you look cute. Oh, and you a nice looking older man. I don't want to base a relationship off that. I want to base my new relationship and hopefully my final and last relationship off of good, solid fundamentals. And God has to be a part of that. God has to be a part of my future if I plan on being with somebody. I cannot be with nobody who talks about the Lord, but don't ever serve him. I can't be a part of somebody who talks about the Lord constantly and preaches the word, but it won't even take time to step into a church. You know, I want better for myself. And I want better for my queen when I meet her. These fingers right here, I've had rings on. I took those rings off months ago. Those rings didn't mean anything. It was gold and diamonds. I wore because they looked nice. I want to put a ring on this left hand forefinger again one day. And I want to put that big ass diamond, you heard me, probably not as big as Bianca's, because that's a big diamond, 12 carats. But I want to be able to put that big ass diamond ring on my queen's finger while she puts that red wedding band on my finger one day. And that's what I want. That's what I'm looking for. You know, so I know I wasn't too specific yesterday, but I like to sit back and observe, watch stuff and see how everything goes before I make a decision. Could I have went about doing this, looking for me a date a whole different way? Of course I could. Of course I could. But I decided to do it my way. So you guys just got a huge hint of what I'm looking for. You guys just got an extremely huge hint. God-fearing woman. She has to be God-fearing. I don't care how many kids you got. I help you out with them. I got you. You know, I'm looking for a God-fearing woman. I don't care what your struggles. I don't care what your struggles are. I got you, because that's what a man's supposed to do. I don't care what you got going on. I ain't gonna be able to change your whole entire life, but I got you. I'm gonna help you get where you need to be, because if I help you get where you need to be, I'm helping both of us get where we should be. But listen, guys, I'm gonna end this video off, man. Drop your comments down below and let me know what y'all think of this video. And if you guys have any questions, suggestions, ideas, drop a comment. Again, ladies, the DMs is still open. 51, single. And I'm gonna say this, you know, I don't do bad for myself. I said it in yesterday's video, I'm gonna reiterate it today. I don't do bad for myself. These videos that I'm making is not because I'm desperate, not because I'm lonely, not because I'm sad. Do I look sad? Actually, I've been happier the last 6 months than I've been in a long time. So these videos are not because I'm desperate. It's because I'm putting it out there and letting it be known. So when I do find that queen, she'll know that I'm her man and not everybody else's man on social media. That's the type of dude I am. I just put it out there raw and uncut. And anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this video off, man. I love you guys, man. It's your boy, Daniel Crier, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Peace.